would you support changing the No Child Left Behind Act so that local control of standards, testing, and curriculum stays with the local district as opposed to the state?
I've considered, and when we see how Common Core has unfolded, we see the disasters that No Child Left Behind begat. And sometimes that's the problem. Some of these things that happen, they originate with good intention Republican governance, and this is what we end up with. That's why it's so important to focus on our freedoms and our liberties and what the Constitution dictates. Control over education is the sole responsibility of parents and local school boards, and that's where it belongs. I will support any and all efforts via legislation, via the defunding of Common Core, via the defunding of all of these administrative little underbrushes that power No Child Left Behind and Common Core, in order to restore control of local education back to the parents and back to local school boards. That's where it belongs. Our children deserve to be educated. They don't deserve to be indoctrinated by a top-down central education system, and I will fully support that.
I am in full support of control of a child's education by their parents, by the local school board, by the state. I have not now or ever been in support of federal government control of our children. I've been involved in education innovation since the day that Pete DuPont proposed the first voucher. It was the first time I had heard anyone talk about that. Now, most of you may know that I've been endorsed by Jeb Bush, and I'm very proud of that. He's a fine governor and a fine man. And it's important that we bring these issues to the front so that you talk about them. We have 30% of our students that are graduating from high school that are not college or career ready. I don't care who brings up what program, if our children learn what they need to learn so that they can go forward and be competitive and have a life that's prosperous and fulfilled, then I'm for that. Anyone have a better plan? Let's do it.
We're being forced and manipulated by Washington once again through the Department of Education. Once again, they want to keep pushing their agenda from Common Core, whatever you want to call it, call it. You can change it. As Sarah Palin said, you could put a lipstick on a pig, it's still a pig. It's still the same thing, guys. We have issues, and we have to understand these issues. These issues are local and they're statewide. Our education system needs to be fixed. There's no question about it. We have lots of teachers in this room, and we have a future school board member in this room as well, I hope. And I just know that it's going to take all of us to work together. My children went to public school. They graduated. But I was involved. I was engaged. I also believe in school choice, though. I also believe in opportunities for those who can't, that we can give them that opportunity. And it has to come back to the state and the local level, not from D.C.